Feel something, you up. When I look at you, I feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something. Look at you, I feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. When I look at you, I feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something. Look at you, I feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. Feel something, you up. When
Alright, so we're here at the editing phase. As you can see, and down these bottom 3 photos here, these were my top photos from that little shoot that you just saw that we got. 3 of them have like different editing styles, so this one is a lot cooler, this one's more orange, and this end one doesn't have as much clarity compared to this one. So pretty much I'm going to show you how I would edit this. So here's the before and the after, before, after, before and after. Sweet. So that's that. So I'm going to show you how I would edit this one right here. So I'm just going to make a preset of the edit that I've already done, just so we can go back and forward to see if we are on the right track, and you can see like the slight differences that I might have changed, but just so you know that we are nailing this exact look how we have here. Obviously different photos will need more exposure or less exposure, it just depends what you're shooting at, but we'll get into that later. Alright, so here we are. Let's go straight from the very start. This is the very basic photo that we have. So the temperature I want to keep, the tint we're going to play around with at the very end. I think I did keep it around this level, but it just depends on the edit in case I do switch stuff up. So what we're going to do, we're going to expose this just a little bit, maybe around 25 would do. Then we're going to go down, I might leave contrast, might add a little bit, like tiny bit. Highlights, I'll probably maybe turn them up slightly. Shadows, we're going to leave, we might drop them to 19. Whites, we're going to bring these up to around 10, 12-ish, maybe yeah, we'll bring them up for sure, not too much, but it does make a difference. So around 16, that will work. Then we're going to go down, we're going to go to our blacks, maybe crush them the slightest bit just for now. And before we touch the clarity, vibrance or anything, I normally do start off by touching the S-curve just so I can get a base photo look. Pretty happy with that. So then let's go up to the shadows, actually bring up the shadows a tiny bit more, maybe a little bit more exposure just for now. That should be good. Then I'm going to add a fair bit of clarity, vibrance up and saturation down, so it kind of gives like a bit of a vintage feel to the photo also, and then it does kind of make the lights like a little bit better, I would say, in my opinion, but obviously it does preference between what you would like to see. This light here is a bit too overblown for my liking, so let's drop the highlights down the tiniest bit. Maybe we should just leave it. I actually don't mind it, to be honest. We can fix it up later on if I do want to fix it. So before and after again, bump this up a little bit more just now that I think of it, and maybe bring this down, or maybe bring it up. I might bring it up the tiniest bit, probably around there, and drop this the slightest bit more. I'm going to leave this like I said, and then we're going to go into this. I want to change these to the point where I like them visually instead of going from like numbers. Make this a little bit more orange on that side, and then blue does also look good. I might keep it there like the aqua color because that is a very good color to have, it really does stand out. Gonna go to saturation, we're gonna make the reds just drop a tiny bit because it makes them a little bit more white, and then we're gonna go leave this red bit here, drop that, but bring the oranges up so it does create that little like luminance effect. So if we go from the start to the, if I just quickly zoom up here, you'll see that it's really white and the outside still has the glow, other than having it all orange, and I feel like it does look a bit better, but obviously once again, personal preference, you don't have to do it like this. Yeah, maybe I feel like I like the all red a lot more than just the reddy orange kind of look. Luminance, I think I might just keep the same as it is. Maybe have this little blue bit, drop that down the tiniest bit, maybe there. Any greens in it? Oh, there is greens in it, so let's have the greens stand out and the blues, there we go, that should work. So the greens are a lot brighter, I think they're on this corner, this little backdrop bit here on his fingers and stuff, and that's that. So then what I also want to do, I want to run over to this brush tool, and I want to do a quick little coat. If you guys have masks on, obviously you can have masks on, that's fine. I don't use masks just because they get annoying and I hate them. So yeah, pretty much that's a wrap. That's literally all I did to the photos. If anything you want to change colors, you obviously just go down here and change them up in your hue, saturation, and your luminance. We'll just make them brighter, darker. Anyway, that's about it. Let's just keep that as a wrap. I'm pretty happy with the end result, and I'm pretty happy that I got a result that was better than the first one. So I'll whip up the before and after now on the full screen so you guys can get a better look at it, and the full on colors, because when I record it does take away some of the colors and how it looks, because I actually don't know why, but yeah, it just does that, which is shit. Alright, awesome. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed this little tutorial, and all you guys actually liked my last one, so that's why I made it. So hopefully I can keep making these just for the fun of it. So yeah, alright, too easy. I'll see you guys next time.
So you would laugh. I'ma be here very long, like the neck of a damn giraffe. Lately I just wanna fly away when I'm